Don't know about the future, that's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Fire up your pad and pencil, I give you a piece of my mind. In my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine. Stop all your fussing, slap on a smile. Come out and walk in the sun for a while. Don't fight the feeling, you know you wanna have a good time. And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
Last night, something very important happened with Jimmy. Don't you knock?
Sorry.
What?
I just wanted to ask you a question.
What, Joey?
Is that a diary?
Is that the question you came in here to ask me?
No.
What'd you come in here to ask me?
You threw me off with all that knocking stuff. So what is that?
Joey, are those new sneakers?
Yeah, you like them?
Are they the kind you pump?
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they?
Way cool.
Thanks. See you, Blossom.
See you, Joe. I don't think things between Jimmy and me will ever be the same again.
How do you spell altruist?
A-L-T-R-U.
No, that's not right.
Yes, it is. It's on my SAT list.
Where's your, what's that book that has the words for other words?
Thesaurus.
Is that a diary?
So, how's the eulogy coming?
Ah, it's impossible. People just shouldn't die. Expire. Perish. Buy the farm. Push up daisies. Join the choir invisible.
Bye, Dad.
Croak. Wear a wooden kimono. Bite the big one. Shake hands with Elvis.
I feel like because of last night, the relationship has changed forever.
Blossom, do you have any sterno?
Sterno? Why would I have sterno?
Fine. Eat your powdered eggs cold, then.
What powdered eggs?
Powdered eggs we'll be living on after the big one. You know, when the earthquake comes, you're going to be glad someone in this family planned ahead.
Gee, you're right, Anthony. I'm happy you're checking for things like, if our gas heater has an automatic shut-off valve.
I gotta go.
Later. Jimmy and I have been going together for months. What?
I remember my question.
What is your question, Joey?
Oh, wait.
Thank you, Joey. Now, what is your question?
Given the opportunity, do you think Christina Applegate would date me?
Absolutely. But I heard she won't date anyone who hasn't read War and Peace.
Great. Thanks, Blossom.
So much has happened. I guess I should start at the beginning. It was a few days ago. It was a day like any other day. Six and I were sitting around the living room discussing existentialism.
But how can one have free will in an unfathomable universe? That's what I'd like to know.
Oh, Six, I'm not even sure you exist. If only Sartre were here. Or maybe we were talking about our hair.
So you poofed, then you moose it.
No. You moose, then poof.
Ow!
In any case, we were talking when Jimmy came in. Jimmy, He looked great. He had roses and candy, and he was wearing the cutest boxers. A girl can dream, can't she? Anyway, he did come in, and he did look great. Being sensitive to the situation, Six immediately left us alone. Get out, Six.
Oh, fine. I'm good enough to talk to you about existentialism, but get to the good stuff. It's get out, Six.
Blossom.
Jimmy. As usual, the banter between us was as snappy as... It was very snappy.
Blossom, I've missed you.
You haven't missed me. I'm right here.
No, you're there.
Where?
There. If you were here, I wouldn't be missing you. I'd be holding you.
Oh, Jimmy. It went on like this forever.
Spoon.
June.
Spoon.
Potato.
Potato.
All right, so maybe I'm embellishing a bit, but Jimmy did come over, and he did look great, and we were very, very witty.
Hi.
Hi. You're back.
Yeah.
Neat. Well, the important part is that we decided to go out that night. If I enhance the details, it's only because I've never had anything very interesting happen to me before. That is until... What?
The door's locked.
I know, Joey. I locked it.
Why?
Joey, have you ever heard of privacy?
Yeah?
Shouldn't you be reading War and Peace?
You know, I found Guns and Ammo, Field and Stream, and Town and Country. I cannot find a magazine called War and Peace.
It's a book, Joey.
What's it about?
It's about 1,000 pages.
Jeez. You think Cindy Crawford reads books?
I heard what she really likes is to read letters from teenage boys.
She does?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go,
Over the past few months, Dad had really warmed up to Jimmy.
You know, I really don't like this kid.
While I waited for Jimmy to pick me up for our date, I sat and enjoyed a pleasant evening with my family. My father was quietly composing a eulogy.
38 years old. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. He goes to the gym every day and boom, dead before he hits the ground. 38 years old. Oh, I just know there's a heart attack out there with my name on it. I can't do this.
Anthony was watching an earthquake special on educational television.
Oh, I hope our house doesn't fall on me. Oh, I hope our house doesn't fall on me.
And Joey, as usual, was full of compliments.
You look really weird.
Suddenly, Joey's hair fell out. Shortly thereafter, my entire family spontaneously combusted. Alone at last, the doorbell rang, and Jimmy came into the room, and we danced into the night.
I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.
Well, That's how it felt anyway.
This has got to go.
Anthony, you scared me to death.
Oh, you think you're scared now? Wait until shards of glass come careening towards you. Wait until the earth below you liquefies. Wait until you're staring down the barrel of a tsunami. Then we'll talk scared.
Anthony, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with my thoughts right now.
Oh, I am sorry. I was just trying to save your life. That's all.
Thanks, Anthony. I'm sorry. Have it a little later.
Oh, fine. Let's try it right after the earthquake. And when you're ready to talk, remember to yell, Anthony, Anthony, I'm under here. Oh, this is really cute, Blossom. Too bad it's a flying projectile.
Thanks, Anthony. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the date. I don't know what it is about Jimmy, but when we're together, it's just so easy to talk about things. All kinds of things. And those are the monkey bars where I fell and split my chin open.
How'd you do that?
I was hanging upside down and I let go. I was trying to impress Wayne Blau.
Was he impressed?
Actually, he passed out. There's a surprising amount of blood in the chin.
I see your scar? Oh, it really healed beautifully.
You think so?
Yeah. I used to play Little League around that field over there. Parents used to come down every weekend and root for me. All of them. My mom and Frank, my dad and Margot, my dad and Bernice, my dad and Barbara. I'm never getting divorced.
Me neither.
You know, I once hit a fly ball right out of the park into Dr. Mitchell's waiting room.
Dr. Mitchell sewed up my chin.
Really? I wish I had known you when you were little.
I wish you had too. There's something special about Jimmy. Something that makes me feel calm and nervous, and warm and shivery, and brave and scared, and strong and weak, and sane and crazy all at once. I know that this seems like a very long time to just kiss, but this is really how long it lasted. I know. I was wearing a glow-in-the-dark watch at the time. I guess we better go. Yeah.
Better go.
Better go.
Thanks for the book, Blossom.
Oh, hi, Dad.
You okay, honey? You look a little flushed.
No, Dad, I'm fine.
You've been up in your room all day. Maybe you should go outside and get some air.
No, Dad, really, I'm fine.
You want something to eat? You missed lunch.
No, I don't want something to eat. I just really feel like being alone.
Well, why don't you say so, sweetie? I'll see you later. Oh, listen, when you finish writing in that diary, you wouldn't mind if I read it, would you?
What diary? After that last date with Jimmy, I just couldn't get him off my mind. Something was happening. Something major. I had an important decision to make. I needed to talk to someone wise. Someone with insight. Someone with sensitivity. Someone who's always home. I called 6.
And?
And we kissed some more.
And?
We kissed some more.
And?
Well, you can't go on kissing forever.
For the past few months, you've been doing nothing but kissing.
Things change, 6. There comes a time when you want more.
More? Wait a minute. Blossom, what exactly are we saying here?
We're talking about the big time here, 6.
The big time?
I'm thinking of going to second base. As I expected, 6 was a tower of serenity when I shared my dilemma.
Oh, second base? Are we talking about second base? As in second base, excuse me. Did you say second base, actual second base? Tell me again so I'm sure.
I'm thinking of going to second base.
Stop that. Okay, now just so we're clear, let's define our terms here.
You know, after kissing, second, you know, come on. This was such a delicate subject. I felt like I needed to consult an expert.
Well, Blossom, second base is 120 feet from home plate. It's 90 feet from first and 90 feet from third. And it's usually covered by either the shortstop or the second baseman. When you get to second base, you're halfway home. Without second base, there is no ball game. Now, if you'll excuse me, Blossom, there's a young man in Sarasota who's having trouble with the infield fly roll.
Unfortunately, there was no expert to consult.
Hold the phone. You're about to go to second and you won't even define it.
I didn't say I was going there for sure.
You're right. Okay, we'll make it easier for you. Will said boyfriend have contact with actual flesh?
He's 6? I don't know. Forget I mentioned it.
Yeah, that's likely. Okay, so you haven't committed to under the sweater, but it could happen.
Well, maybe in the heat of the moment.
Heat of the moment? Blossom, you keep talking like that, and pretty soon you'll be sliding into third. Jimmy isn't pressuring you in anything, is he?
No, absolutely not. Jimmy has never put any pressure on me at all.
Well, that's good. So this is all your idea, then?
It's not really an idea. It's more of a feeling. A kind of scared to death feeling.
Well, that's good.
Scared to death is good.
Yeah, I think so. Because once you start down that road, it's hard to stop. Or so I hear. So I think it's probably good to be a little bit scared so you really think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like just yesterday that we started wearing bras, and here we are talking about taking them off. Where does the time go?
Blossom, can I come in?
No.
Really? Oh.
Come in, Joey. It's open.
Are you mad at me?
No?
Because Dad said not to bother you, so I came up right away. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I just wanted to be alone.
Why?
I wanted some privacy.
All by yourself? Blossom wants to be alone.
I know, Dad told me. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
What are you eating?
My survival bar.
I just needed some time to think.
Joey, that is for an emergency.
This is an emergency. I'm hungry.
Contemplate my actions.
Besides, there was no room left in my earthquake kit.
Mull things over.
No room in your kit. Well, what happened to all your survival gear?
Hey, I got everything I need. A hairdryer, a week's worth of clean underwear, and condoms. Disasters bring people closer together, if you know what I mean.
Joey, I am talking about survival.
So am I. Survival of the species. If I was the last man alive, I'd have to repopulate the earth. Then you'd be glad I had those condoms.
So will everyone.
After my talk with Six, I realized just how important a decision like this was. I wanted to think with my head, not just my hormones. After all, Jimmy is kind of an attractive guy with those dreamy hazel eyes and that smooth, flawless skin, that soft brown hair. Right, you see the problem. I decided I needed level-headed advice, so I talked to Dad. Hi, Dad.
It just doesn't make sense. My friend dies, and all I can think about is a cheeseburger.
Well, we all handle grief in different ways.
I don't want the cheeseburger. Charlie wanted one. We were out last week, and he didn't have it because of the fat and cholesterol. Great. Instead, he has a sprout sandwich, goes jogging on the beach, and his heart stops. So you see, he should have had the cheeseburger.
This isn't the eulogy, is it, Dad?
No, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I don't mean to depress you. Something on your mind?
Dad, I'm thinking of going to second base with Jimmy. Oh, nothing. I just have this decision I'm trying to make.
Whatever it is, Blossom. When in doubt, carpe diem.
Carpe diem?
Seize the cheeseburger.
You think so?
Honey, you only live once. You cannot hesitate. You can't give in to fear. When the moment is gone, it's gone. It's over like that, and it's over forever.
But I'm not sure.
I am. I have never been more sure of anything in my life.
Maybe I should tell you what it is I'm thinking about.
It doesn't matter. Life is short. We're wasting precious time just talking about it.
So you think I should go for it?
In a big way.
I had expected Dad to be understanding. He's a very cool guy, but this was really pushing the envelope. I thought a lot about what Six said and what Dad said, and I reread my copy of What Every Teen Should Know by Dear Abby. Twice. And then, just before I went on my date, the date...
Blossom?
Hi, Dad.
Oh, you're still here. Good. I was just thinking about the conversation we had this morning, and I think I may have led you astray. Remember when I told you to seize the cheeseburger?
Yeah?
Well, you haven't actually seized one yet, have you? Don't answer that. I just want you to know that even though you're living life to the fullest, you should use good judgment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that even though life is short, that you're still young, and there's no need to rush anything. You understand?
Yeah.
So, if you ever have any other big decisions you need to talk about, you can come to me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go now. Give you some privacy.
Thank you, Daddy.
I hate this.
So, Dad's advice was clear. Seize the cheeseburger. Or don't. So where was I? Oh, yes. The big date. It was everything I hoped it would be. The setting was perfectly romantic. I was comfortable. Everything was just right. Oh.
I'm sorry. Sorry, this is my brother's car. He's a clown.
No problem. The truth is, it didn't matter where we were. We were together. We were moving inexorably toward the big moment, when all of a sudden it hit me. How could I have even considered taking such an important step with someone who hadn't even said, I love you?
Blossom, I really like you.
Close enough. Or was it? Did I feel safe? Did I feel ready? Was Jimmy the one? Or should I wait? The answer was clear to me. At that moment, I made my decision. Oh my gosh.
Is everybody okay?
Never better.
Blossom?
Fine, Dad.
Joe? Joey? It's all right. Come on out. It's all right. Joey, are you okay? Joe. I'm gonna go check the gas lines. Anthony, turn on the radio. Blossom, take care of Joey.
And be prepared. There will be aftershocks.
It occurs to me that had I written this very personal detail of my personal life, and this had been the big one, that future generations would have had a written record of something that, well, something I'd like to keep to myself. Something of my own. Something private. It's okay, Joey. Everything's fine.